Welcome back everyone, Mudford here. Out in the shop working on the Buick Regal GS again. Got the stainless headers on. Now we're going to be installing the ZZP cold air intake. So it just arrived yesterday. Here's what we got in the box. We got the cold air intake box, the flexible tube. I assume this goes through the box here. We got the filter, some clamps, some fasteners, and that should do it. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to get started working on this. Nice thing is too, they also did throw in some instructions, so hopefully this helps a little bit. But we got the car in, the hood open, and we are ready to roll. If you've watched any of our videos and our projects and they've helped you out anyway, or you really enjoyed them, you can hit the like button, you can comment on the videos, you can share the videos with your friends on social media so that other people will watch them. That'll help us out a lot. And you know those annoying ads that come on and there's a skip button? Just don't hit the skip button. It doesn't cost you anything, just watch the ad all the way through. That really helps us smaller channels out a lot. And if the ad is anything even remotely something you might be interested in, go ahead and click it because that really helps us out. So thanks a lot. The first thing we need to do is remove the diagonal brace here on the driver's side. So that looks like it's a 13 millimeter. We're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. This car has a block heater on it, and that's what this is. I'm not sure why. Could come in handy, I guess, if I ever want to drive it to Alaska. Okay, so we got our impact. We're just going to buzz these off. Sorry, this might be a little loud. These up. I'm going to set these bolts up here out of the way. Hopefully we don't lose them. And that we're going to just leave up here since it's zip tied to that. Next step, it's saying to remove this sensor from the duct. Let's see how hard that is. I think we'll do that once we get it off. So we're going to go ahead and take a screwdriver, get the duct off, and then peel it off from here. And then we'll look at it from the inside to make sure we don't break anything while we're taking it off. Okay, so we're just going to work on getting this off. You just kind of got to roll this off. And then I'll get in there with the screwdriver and kind of help pop it off there. Intake air temp sensor there is a little lip on the inside, so you're going to have to really wiggle that to get it out of there. We'll go ahead and work on that now. Okay, that wasn't really too bad at all. It helps if you can push on a little bit from the inside. So we're going to set this aside now and move on. Filter was a little dirty anyway here. So we're done with this now. They're calling for some 8 millimeter bolts to be unbolted. I'm assuming it's these. We'll see. Okay, there. It just popped out once we did that, so we have the airbox completely off now. Before we start messing with the PCM, we're going to disconnect the battery. Now I'm going to use a 7mm to disconnect the connectors from the PCM. Now we're just going to pull the PCM right out. Set it aside. And then we're just going to go ahead and hopefully pop the box loose. Okay, now we got the box out. I'm going to install the clips that came with the kit. It said to install them where stuff was mounted, but when I test fitted in here, and it looks like they go right here. So we're going to put them in these 3 spots. Those are the only places where clips like this would hook in here anyway. So now we're going to go ahead and whittle this down in place here. Probably want it something like this, and I'm going to go ahead and just put the supplied bolts in. So it's going to go in something like this. I'm going to go ahead and tighten those down. Just going to check the lid real quick. Okay, the lid's going to fit just like this. Might be a little tricky on this front one. It's right under the core support here. But I'm sure we'll figure it out. Whoop. So now we're going to put our PCM back down in here. And there's an opening just for where the connectors are going to go. We just have to make sure we get all that lined up. Like so, so our connectors are, see the connectors are coming through right there. So now we just have to get those hooked back on, which will be a little bit tricky probably. Oh, I gotta tighten it up first. Next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and tighten up the 3 bolts to fasten this down. These are 10mm bolts. Now we can slip the computer back in. PCM in the new box. What we need to do now is get the connectors hooked back up. As we change the location of the PCM, we're probably going to have to disconnect where it's hooked here onto the fans just to get enough play to move it where we want it to go. So I'm going to go ahead and work on it. So it was a little tough getting the connectors started in there, but I think we got it. I did have to leave it, the keeper out that was holding it to the fan, because it just moved it just enough. I don't really like this. It's kind of kinked a little bit wild there. But the computer's in there pretty snug. Okay, the computer's hooked back up, so we can go ahead and hook the battery back up. And the next part is to put this in. We'll attach the hose from the throttle body to the tube here, and then the air filter will go on this side. We're just about wrapped up here, pretty quick and easy. So I'm doing a bunch of stuff at once right now. Got the connector piece in there. I'm going to go ahead and get the air filter on. Okay, the air filter is hooked up. We just need to install the idle intake air temp sensor here. Got the idle air temp sensor in, connected. We just need to throw the top on the box now. Got the box top popped right on. We're going to go ahead and put the cross brace back in. And we're just about done. Okay, the lid just bolts right on. You just have to get these special bolts turned just right. These are really pretty cool. So there's just a rod going through there, and as you turn it, it just pulls it down. I don't know if you can see it down there. It'll just catch this rod. It'll catch that rod, and as you spin it, now as I spin it, it's just going to pull that right down. Lock down. So there we have it. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten the clamps. Probably would be a good idea to trim this. I'm just going to clamp it down because I'm planning on adding an intercooler hopefully at some point, and I know that's going to raise it up, and then I'll need it to be longer. So I'm just going to leave it the way it is for right now. Clamp it up and we'll see how it sounds. And we'll go ahead and start it up and listen to it. Probably take it for a test drive. Okay, got the clamps on, fired it up. You can hear it a little bit sucking the air in now. It sounds a little different.